Remember to subscribe and like the video because we have huge things coming. On February 3rd, 2008, the New England Patriots were on the cusp of greatness. They had yet to lose a game and were 18-0. One more victory would make them the undisputed greatest football team of all time. And up until the 1 minute and 16-second mark of the fourth quarter, it seemed like that was going to happen. Faced with a 3rd and 5th on their own 44-yard line down, 14-10, Eli Manning and the New York Giants were trying to put together one last drive to do what was thought to be impossible: beat the Patriots. Manning moved around in the pocket for what seemed like forever. He eventually heaved the ball down the field to avoid a sack. And wide receiver David Tyree made one of the greatest catches in NFL history. He pinned the ball to his helmet and gave the Giants great field position. Manning and the G-Men went on to win the game and captured the first of 2 Super Bowls against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. But what if it didn't happen? What if Manning was sacked or the pass was picked off? Such an amazing play was so close to having so many things go wrong. So let's analyze how any one of those would have changed the landscape of the NFL. First, let's deal with the Patriots. Another ring would be added to Tom Brady's collection, and the 2000 Patriots be the best team ever. Brady, much like Michael Jordan, could have possibly lost the will to win, since he had nothing else to accomplish. Or he goes on to dominate even more than he already had. Quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, and Matt Ryan would stand no chance against Brady's championship pedigree, and most likely a stronger team. Brady could easily have enticed top-tier free agents to come to New England with the promise of a Super Bowl ring. An already great team would become even better. The Giants, on the other hand, could have been left looking for a change. As with most teams who lose the Super Bowl, some major changes are made to ensure that the outcome of the last Super Bowl isn't inevitable. In the prime of his career, the Giants could have moved Eli Manning for draft picks. The 2008 NFL Draft had some good quarterback talent, like Joe Flacco and Matt Ryan. Instead of winning the Super Bowl 4 seasons later, New York could have been stuck as one of the worst teams in NFL had they decided to clean house and start a rebuild. If history has told us anything, it's that the NFC East is a toss-up every year. There has not been a repeat champion in over 15 years. Most teams that win the division are rebuilding only a year or 2 later. The Giants would almost certainly be stuck in that same boat. Another thing that could have changed was the trajectory of Frank Gore's career. At the time of the Giants' second Super Bowl victory, Gore was the top running back in San Francisco. He has thus far put together a good career, but had not won the Super Bowl. Assuming that the Giants are rebuilding, they wouldn't play the 49ers in an NFC championship game in 2011. If the Niners happened to win because they were playing lesser competition, Gore would finally do something that had eluded his entire career: win a Super Bowl. His now illustrious career would be topped off with a Lombardi trophy. He has the 3rd most rushing yards in NFL history, but still not considered one of the best to ever play. Winning the game's ultimate prize could have done just that and put him in a conversation with names like Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, and Jim Brown. Alex Smith's career would be entirely different as well. Instead of replacing it with Colin Kaepernick, San Francisco would keep their Super Bowl winning quarterback and start him against the Baltimore Ravens. Smith would not end up on the Chiefs, and then the Redskins. He wouldn't have suffered that gruesome injury against the Texans that was eerily similar to that of former Redskins quarterback Joe Theismann. But that's for another video coming soon. As with any what-if situation, the draft orders would be changed and we would be looking at a vastly different league. Tom Brady might still be on the Patriots, or he could have retired when he felt he had nothing else to do. We will never know, but speculating about what would happen if some of the most important moments in NFL history didn't happen is fun, because so many things could possibly change. In the end, David Tyree's catch set up the NFL for the next decade. This all just shows how much one single play can change the entire course of a league's future, a fact that is simply fascinating. Remember to subscribe and like the video because we have huge things coming.